I'm playing chess every day until I reach 1800 ELO. Today is episode number 295. I hope you enjoy. Alright, so here we go. Switch the scene. Jump into the 1510 pool. Let's see what we're going to play today. So, alright, all good to go. In the game. Here we go. Got the white pieces against somebody from an unknown place. We got d4, d5. So we will go about our business. It looks like he's probably okay. He doesn't play the London. I kind of thought he was gonna play the London. I'm gonna get a knight out. Maybe pin their knight. This is gonna be kind of a okay, he's playing kind of like a regular Slav. It's called the modern quiet variation. So if he ever takes here, am I actually worried about anything? I don't feel like I am. I'm gonna pin the knight and try and play like this. I think that overall we have a setup that we're used to seeing. In the Slav, I don't usually bring the bishop out. I usually keep the light squared bishop at home. But today is a new day. We're gonna bring the bishop out. I haven't committed to e6 yet, so I can still change my ways if I want to. But I think that so this is why this doesn't work. So I just learned why we don't do this, I guess, because he's just gonna build up a lot of pressure here. I can take with the knight, I can take with the queen. If I take with the queen, he's going to put the bishop here, which is kind of annoying. Take with the queen, he puts the bishop here. I bring the rook over, he takes, I take, and he wins a pawn. Is that his big plan? If I take with the knight and he puts the bishop here, I can rotate my knight here. I'm going to take with the knight. Maybe this is totally wrong, but if I do this, he can actually just take. So if he puts the bishop there, I'll just take it. I'm gonna get my bishop out, and yeah. Hopefully my music's not too loud through my microphones. I'm charging my headphones right now, and typically I don't have the audio loud like this. It's not really what I normally do. So it looks like he wants to push. If I do that, he's just gonna take, takes. I don't think we want all that. That doesn't work. If I do that, he just takes, and I can't take back because it's queen. I want to just try and get castled. He's going to push this next move, and I guess just maybe wrapping my knight back around is fine. This is going to be a loose pawn, so maybe I need to protect that, actually. I don't think I want to go here. I think I want to stay on dark squares. So, I'm thinking about putting my queen here so I can still move my knight when he does inevitably just push this. And that way this pawn isn't hanging also. So I'm going to play queen to c7 to rotate the knight this way. I didn't look at this guy's account. Let's check him out. He's played a lot of games today. This bro has played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. He's played at least like 19 or 20 games today. It's a lot of games. So now this is double attacked. Well, I mean, he's got it defended twice still, but so bishop here, castle is kind of what I want to do. Alright. I mean, what is he trying to do? So, not a huge fan of the fact that my queen is on a pin like this. So, I would like to move the queen or just make it less bad. But this pawn is hanging. So, can't take the pawn. If I move the rook here, what is he gonna do? I'm just gonna castle. This is probably not good to leave, but I'm gonna plan on maybe trying to move my queen on the next move. Putting pressure on this. And he's defending this pawn. He takes here and I take here. I have an issue here. Yeah, if he had taken there and I took, I actually can just take it, so. Now if I move the queen, is that still an issue? So I was threatening to take that pawn at one point in time, but I'm not now. I didn't really want to do it because he could just trap my bishop, I think, with a move like g3. Wondering if this is a good move. Takes. I'm gonna move my queen over to e7 so that I'm off of this, because I didn't like that. He does have that right now. Shouldn't really be allowing this stuff. But I think e5 might be an interesting move to try to just open things up. So I can take this and win a pawn. Takes, but I have to give up my bishop. Try and simplify down a little bit. So we're threatening this, we're threatening this. It's not really a threat on the rook, but we are threatening the light squared bishop. So, not a threat anymore. This is relatively a threat. If I take this and he takes, I actually can do that. So, I'm going to do it. It's kind of tactical. He has to block with the queen. Ah. He does not have to block with the queen. So he had a bishop and a rook hanging. That was a pretty cool tactic that we saw right there. So that's pretty cool. We lost a game yesterday due to a tactic. This is mate in 2 here. Let's get into the game review. Sorry. All right. So we played with 88.2% accuracy. We did have a miss. Let's go to full screen so you guys can see. 88.2% accuracy, 73.5 by them. We played like a 2050. They played like a 1500. So quite a bit better than we did yesterday, which is nice. All right, let's go back to our screen. So we get a Slav. He played almost what I thought was going to be a London, but then he played e3, blocking his bishop in. So turned, you know, this is a Slav, you know, and it was called, I think, the quiet variation. So I've never heard of that before, but it's a little different than what I've seen as of recently. So, and the bishop coming out is a fine move, the way this is. it actually likes me bringing the bishop back in this circumstance. And I guess that's maybe because of something like this. But I'm not sure. It gets kind of tricky because he did this and I had to bring my bishop back. I took with the knight. Taking with the queen is better, but the knight is not terrible. And I'm okay to give up this pawn, apparently. It doesn't matter, so I should remember that in the future. One, just because if I move this knight, this becomes like a checkmate threat, potentially, with the rook on c8. So I blocked with the knight, tried to kick out the queen, closed up with e6, and then we brought the queen over. The rook coming to b7 is actually a better move to help defend this. I think the queen would rather stay off the file if it can. But I wanted to defend the pawn, so that was just my way of doing it. Apparently, I could have just taken this. I kind of missed that when he brought the knight back, that I could have just done that. The knight blocks this rook's vision, so I don't know if I would have been really comfortable doing it, because you can kind of just move this knight anywhere, but I don't think it's too bad. Anyways, we get castled here because it kind of allows us to, and yeah, getting the knight over here is just a better way. The knight is kind of misplaced on d7. But we brought the rook over to c8. I don't think that's a terrible move either, but it does say we're a little better here. So, lined up the queen over on e7 here. I was a little worried about my b7 pawn in the future, but not too worried. This was a blunder because... So, I didn't see that I could do that. That was kind of the whole point of everything there, was to be able to do that, and then this gets fun. The knight can recapture, the rook is active. Like, that would have been sweet. I actually missed doing that, but I was like, oh, I can win a pawn over here, so I took... And he blundered again, which is pretty funny. It actually wants me to do this, because when he takes my rook, I can recapture, and this is bad for him. But I liked what we did. We kind of caught him in like a little tactic trap. I took the pawn, and he took, which is straight up not a good move. Mine was supposed to go here when he takes... Yeah, if he moves his queen, that threatens his queen. So if he takes here, this is just devastating for him. If he moved his queen, that would be just as bad. Yeah, that would have been sweet. So there was something more tactical than what I saw. He just moved the king forward, and it's mate in 2 moves. So yeah, I even thought about taking the rook, but yeah, it's literally just mate if I just move the queen forward 1 square and then 1 square over. Beautiful game, beautiful game. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed episode today. I got out-tacticed yesterday, and today we pulled off a cool tactic. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will catch you guys on the next one. See you then.